know, falling in love really is like the greatest thing that this earth has to like offer for you. But like at the same time, it's like the most excruciating pain you can ever go through.
Yeah. Why do fools fall in love?
You know, it's crazy that we actually say it's fools falling in love, because it's like when you actually fall in love, you pretty much like have taken out all logic and everything out of the equation, and you're running extremely off of emotions, and you just gotta trust that your emotions will be going after something that's best for you. Because it's kind of like it's like, you know how they tell women you need to find you a man that brings this to the table, that to the table, has a steady job, has this and has that. By telling them that, you're pretty much telling them that they should be able to manipulate their emotions to be attracted to that. When in reality, you're not even in control of what you are attracted to, what you're not attracted to.
Wouldn't that mean that love isn't in accordance with anything tangible, right?
Yeah, it's not rational at all.
So if it's not rational, then why are they trying to make it rational by making your emotions part of rational things?
Exactly.
Physical things. The only way to find love is because somebody has this, or that, then that would make the entire situation an illusion.
It'll make their entire situation conditional completely. And that's one thing about love, is that it's not conditional. As soon as I say I love you because XYZ, I pretty much have taken love away from it. Because what I'm saying is, if you don't do X, Y, and Z anymore, I'm no longer gonna love you.
Well, love with conditions is business.
Pretty much.
Because me and you are doing business. The whole point of doing business is to make sure both of us in a situation where neither of us lose anything.
Right.
So it's like, this is hardcore. This is what I'm doing. This is what you're doing. That's why marriage is business. It's not about love.
Yeah, marriage is strictly business, because they would say like, okay, well, when I marry this person, like let me go through the checklist of why I'm marrying this person. Okay, they're a good father. They're a provider for the family, they're a protector, they're this and they're that, and then not only that, like, oh, I get to have his last name now. Yeah. Like, that's something very conditional. Like, if the act of having somebody else's last name, we just talks about ownership anyways.
Yeah.
And
shit, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like, can you think about like what
that's that caveman shit.
That's like some straight slave shit. Because first of all,
that's
like
branding, pretty much.
Pretty much, like, you gotta think, that's why my last name is Murphy.
Yeah.
Because somewhere down the line, one of my ancestors got branded Murphy by their slave owner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like, just the idea of like, when you think about a marriage or at the wedding per se, the father is walking the daughter down the aisle.
Yeah.
Whom the daughter would have his last name traditionally. And he's like passing her along to the new man now to get her his last name. Like, I'm giving you my possession.
Women are meant to be branded. That's kind of the overall narrative. It's like,
and that's why you get the idea of submission.
Yeah.
Because when you submit down to something, you pretty much saying, I'm above you. I mean, you're above me, basically.